foundation stone laying ceremony of Lord Ram Temple in Ayodhya was laid down by Prime Minister Modi on August 5th. So let's traverse through the history and observe the path that led to this event. Let's go back all the way to 1528 when Mughal rule was just in its cradle. Babur, the then emperor, ordered his general Mir Baqi to build a mosque. This mosque was constructed on top of a hill known as Ramkot. This was built after demolishing temple at the birthplace of Lord Rama as claimed.
In 1717, Jai Singh II, a Rajput noble, purchased the land and dedicated it for the idols of Rama, which were eventually worshipped by Hindus outside the mosque. In 1853, first instance of communal clashes were reported. In 1859, the British created a fence around the site and separate worship places for Hindus and Muslims were created, which continued till 1949.
One night, the idols were placed inside the mosque. This led to filing of civil suits on ownership of the site by both the religious parties. This led to the government locking the gates and declaring the area as disputed. 12 years later, a case was filed in the Indian courts against forceful occupation of Babri Mosque and placing of idols within it. In 1984, the movement to build a temple at the site, which Hindus claimed was the birthplace of Lord Rama, gathered momentum when Hindu groups formed a committee to spearhead the construction of temple at the Ram Janmabhoomi site.
1986. When we look at history, this year will be seen as an important one. A Muslim woman named Shah Banu won the right to alimony in Supreme Court. Muslim groups protested against this ruling. Rajiv Gandhi, the then PM, tried to calm them by undermining the Supreme Court decision and he overturned the decision. Rajiv Gandhi government was criticized for Muslim appeasement. The appeasement claim he lobbied with Hindu groups which eventually led to the foundation laying ceremony of the temple beside the disputed structure in 1989. The gates of the mosque, which were locked in 1949, were reopened by the orders of the district court after 37 years, thereby allowing the Hindus to worship inside the disputed structure. The gates were opened in less than an hour after the court decision. A Babri Mosque Action Committee was formed as Muslims protested the move to allow Hindu prayers at the site.
In 1989, Shilanyas was done by VHP in presence of then Home Minister Bhutta Singh and then Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh N.D. Tiwari. Many clashes across the country were reported. In 1990, VP Singh, backed by BJP, became the Prime Minister of India. Mandal Commission report was accepted and for the first time 27% lower caste Hindus got reservation in all government jobs across the country. This saw many protests across caste lines and also by minorities. BJP's vote bank was seen to be divided along caste because of this implementation. BJP needed to change the election agenda from caste and thus came the much talked about Rath Yatra. Rath Yatra was taken by L.K. Advani from Somnath to Ayodhya, and when Rath reached Bihar, Advani was arrested by Lalu Prasad Yadav, the then Chief Minister of Bihar, who was also part of the Janata Dal government at centre. Naturally, BJP took back the support from the coalition, which led to the fall of central government. A new government supported by Congress headed by Chandrasekhar came into power. On 30th October, many Karsevaks were gunned down by police on orders of then Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Mulayam Singh Yadav when they gathered in Ayodhya as participants of the Rath Yatra.
1991, elections were held and Congress came to power, while BJP became major opposition party in centre and came to power in many states such as Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Himachal Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. Kalyan Singh became the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. State government acquired 2.77 acre land in the area and gave it on lease to Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas Trust. The Allahabad High Court stopped any permanent construction activity in the area. Kalyan Singh publicly supported the movement, while central government took no action to curb the increasing tensions.
Meetings started between Babri Masjid Action Committee and VHP leaders in presence of the Home Minister. Talks between the groups failed and eventually Karseva resumed. The Allahabad High Court was hearing the matter of legality of structure of foundation laid in 1989. 1992 6th December. The Babri Mosque was demolished by a gathering of nearly 2 lakh Karsevaks. This was followed by many communal riots across India. 10 days after the demolition of Babri Masjid, The then Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao set up a commission of inquiry under Justice Liberal.
2003 was the year when the court ordered a survey to find out whether a temple of Lord Ram existed on the site. In August, the survey presented evidence of a temple under the mosque. Muslim groups disputed the findings. It was in 2009 that the Liberal Commission submitted its report after 17 years, the contents of which were not made public.
The Allahabad High Court pronounces its verdict on 4 title suits relating to the Ayodhya dispute on 30th September 2010. Ayodhya land to be divided into 3 parts. 1/3 goes to Ram Lalla represented by Hindu Mahasabha, 1/3 to Sunni Waqf Board and 1/3 goes to Nirmohi Akara. The Akhil Bharati Hindu Mahasabha and Sunni Waqf Board moved to the Supreme Court of India, challenging part of the Allahabad High Court's verdict.
On 9th May 2011, Supreme Court of India stayed the High Court order splitting the disputed site in 3 parts and said that status quo will remain. 6th August 2019, the 5-judge Constitution bench headed by Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi of Supreme Court started final hearing on the case. On 16th October, final hearing in the Supreme Court ended. The bench reserved the final judgment.
The court unanimously ordered the land to be handed over to a trust to build the Ram temple. It also ordered the government to give 5 acres of land inside Ayodhya city limits to the Sunni Waqf Board for the purpose of building a mosque. In February, the Government of India formed the trust, named it as Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirtha Kshetra. On August 5th, Temple Bhumi Puja ceremony was done by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the presence of CM Yogi Adityanath and RSS Sarsang Chalak Dr. Mohan Bhagwat.